unknown. And then after that, we're going to come back and talk with Sergey and Vladimir about growing up as two trees in the Ukraine and coming over to the United States. I understand they come over, I don't know why they're over here exactly, but we're going to find out why. And they're still telling me to stretch this segment of the program, so I'm doing my best here, stretching. And I understand these guys came over here basically to shop, and then when they get that done, they're gonna head back to Kiev when it's all over. But we'll find out about that. We'll get right down to the dirt when we get them over here. And tell me, is that Lifestyles program ready? Is that Lifestyles program ready, Peter? Maybe not. You know, this is a good time to remind the folks at home that you can name that pig. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, the pig. Yes. Now it's time to go to Lifestyles of the Poor and Unknown. Thank you very much. Push the button, Peter.
We last left David C. Mitchell, host of that cheesy program, Visions from the Edge, was entering his humble abode. Here we see David hanging his coat in a jacket. No butlers here. Well, let's see what he has in the canteen, shall we? Ah, yes, a thirsty boy needs a hearty libation. Nothing quite like a cheap Meisterbrow. But what's this? There's more! Such as cola! Your generic sort, of course. Always the spendthrift. David doesn't spare a dime except for his turkey pies. Pot pies, 4 for $1 at your local supermarket. Is that what we're having for dinner tonight, Dave? I think so. Why not? And look at the appliances. Just like any other in America, efficient. And what a culinary expert! Look at the way he dashes the holes into the pies! Unbelievable! Chicken pie. Always an intelligent sort, reading the directions, making sure. But let's retire to the living room, where, how about if we relax to some soothing music? What do we have here? A stereo. Why don't you tell us about the stereo, David? Its history, your love of it, just what you've been doing with it the last several years.
This is a stereo that my first roommate here left to me. I don't know if it belongs to me or her, but she bought it secondhand at a garage sale or something like that, and it's my only stereo. It's kind of left over from the 70s, you know, and it's usually what I listen to when I get home. It's got these big Fisher speakers.
And what components they are! Looking at them, you'd hardly even recognize that they're used. Incredible! Let's see how they work.
The turntable doesn't return, so you have to be sure to catch it when the record is over. It's all held together by these. It's all held together by these wires. It's kind of a mess, but I managed to keep it working. So it's a good source of entertainment.
And no hearth is complete without its mantle festively festooned. Of course, this sty can't be without its swine elegantly reclined on the divine. And as we pan through the room, we see that David has a sense for sculpture, especially with his lighting. What's this? No, a sconce, not a simple light bulb, and more artwork. Unbelievable!
Being the hip, happening type of person I am around Boulder, I really need these private times at home alone, when I can meditate, contemplate on the meaning of my life and what it really means to be David Mitchell.
Try your pig.
Then again, sometimes Wait a minute. Who asked you to come here?
Woo! Drink a beer.
It's nice to have friends like this because something's always happening. There's always something new happening. There's always something new. Oh, what was that? Oh my God! Are you all right? You just put a hole in the wall, man.
Well, there's one upstairs.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine.
I guess we'll have to get that fixed someday.
David, while you're enjoying those chips, why don't you show us your boudoir? Problems? Oh no, it's occupied. A minor snafu, easily solved by using the upstairs bathroom.
All I wanted to do was pee. I wanted to pee in my own house. All I wanted to do was pee in my own house. I can't pee in my own house.
Well, use the sink, David. What? It's not big enough? Try the tub. Lifestyles of the poor and unknown will continue, but first, visions from the edge.